Hello all, in the last video you would have seen about like if statements in Ruby, and we'd have written a simple program as shown here, right? Now let's look into another conditional statement, like it's the extension of if. It's called as if else, right? If you go to my book, like you can get the program right over here, like you can just click it and you can just get it. But let me just type it right, let me say let me show you how it works, right? So the first thing what we do is like, yeah, we'll just create a file called if else, like if else.rb, right? And let's copy this and put it over here, right? This is actually comments in Ruby. You can ignore about it right now, but I'll be explaining it to you later, like what comments are and how it works and all those stuff. So okay, this program, okay, first it just puts like that is gives a prompt to the users asking what's your name, and it just gets the name and chops the enter sign and stores it into this variable called name, right? Now I'm just going to use a different construct, now I'm just going to say if, and I'm just going to take this condition and put it over here. Like, let me just cut it and put it over here. If this condition satisfies, right, and I'm just putting an end block saying that if statement ends over here, right, and I'm just going to put if the name is equal to Zygo, and I'm going to put it's a genius, right. I'll just cut it and put it over here, right? And let me just comment it right now. Like to comment an atom, you just select bunch of statements and you just what to say, press control and forward slash, and it gets commented, right? These are comments in Ruby, yeah, I will explain to you what comments are in the next video, but the thing is, like, you can add some comments to your code, okay, what your code does and all those stuff, and so that it makes your code readability and your code more understandable, especially if somebody else is reading your code, or if you happen to revisit your code after a long time where you have almost forwarded everything. Like, it'll help you to understand the code, right? But anyway, don't worry about it too much. We'll see it in next video or some other video, right? Okay, so if the name is Zygo, like I'm just putting name is genius, right? So let me just run it, right? I'll just go to my terminal. uh, okay, right. uh, okay, oh god. Okay, so yeah, so I'll just look at, okay, yeah, fine. Ruby if else.rb, right? And it asks my name, and I just put Zygo, and it says, okay, oh god, it says nothing. What's wrong? Is it IGOR? Yeah, name is genius. Yeah. I forgot put a statement over here. Yeah. So everybody makes mistakes. Yeah. So what's your name? I just put Zygo, right? And it says Zygo is genius. Okay. What if I put some other name? Like, okay, like Modi, and it says nothing, right? Okay. So right now, okay. Let's look at the previous program. Like, okay, if name is Zygo, okay, like it should put name is genius, and if it's not Zygo, it should put name is idiot. So we have put not equal to over here. It also means that, okay, like if this statement is not satisfied, only then we mean that, okay, this should be executed, right? So like this always happen. Okay, this is true whenever this is definitely false, right? So like over here we are doing two comparisons, right? Let's say like you're doing this comparison millions of times in Ruby, like two comparisons at a time. So it means like you're running this program for a million times. It means like, okay, it's like 2 million times, like you're just doing this operation. Rather than that, we can just get away with just one comparison, right? So That's why we are just using if else construct. So if this comparison is not true, what should I do? That I'll just put it in a else block, right? So this if and end is a block over here, okay, and inside that I just have this else, and I just need to put what needs to happen if this statement doesn't is false, okay, right? So I'll just put this. I'll just cut it and I'll just put it over here, and that's it. Like, let me just remove this comments. I don't need it, right? So, like, okay, yeah, the name is idiot, right? So let me just type it, right? I'll just put Rahul, and Rahul is idiot. Yeah, cool, right? And let me put Moody, and Moody is idiot. So this is how it if else works. So you just have if, okay, right? Since it's not inline like as it's shown over here, it needs to be terminated somewhere. That is this if block. You have started a block using if over here, and it needs to be terminated. So we just put end. This end means okay. This if ends over here. If you're using Atom, like yeah, you can just click on this thing like this downward caret thing and see. Okay, it says that okay, it's ending over here. But the truth is okay, this f ends over here, right? And this is the else part, right? That is like if the statement is not okay, if the statement is true, right, this gets executed. So this is the if part, and this is the else part. If this statement is false, right, it comes over here inside this else, right, and it just puts the name is idiot, right? So as simple as that. And thanks for watching. Bye.